Alright, bro, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. This has actually been something I've been thinking about for a while. I said while like twice, but let's just ignore my grammatical errors. But I want to start up this new thing that we do like at the end of the year every single time, bro. We rate like the best series on this channel, like whether it be Pokemon, horror games, other RPGs, whatever it may be, bro. So I just sat down and thought, what are the like main series or games I've played on the channel that I should actually like make a tier list on, or like worthy to be on the tier list, right? Why is we call this series of the year, you know, instead of game of the year. Like, I don't know, bro. I thought this was like last second, like, even though it says game of the year in the video, I mean series of the year, okay? Just ignore it. But as you can see, we're from D, C, B, A, S, and Peak, bro. Because, you know, Peak is like the link of this community, or at least one of the main ones. But I'm actually leaving the link to this tier list in the description below, so you can make like your own rating as well, and like post it in Discord and shit, bro. Because I'd love to see what your favorite series was. An A, if you're not in there, W plug, bro. We'll jump the Striker Palace. I think we were close to actually like 300 members or some shit too. I'm not gonna stall, bro. I'm not gonna stall. I'm gonna explain why I rate the game at the place I do, and wow, I can't fucking speak. I'm gonna explain why I rate at the level I do, not just from like a gameplay standpoint, but kind of like how it affected the channel and like myself, bro. We're always going deep in this shit. Just ignore what I said with the deep in the shit, because I was gonna say pause, but it's whatever. I'm mad at the Adventure 2, bro. Things like I played the whole game, bro. I haven't uploaded the last episode yet. This might come out before I post that video, but regardless, I'm gonna put this shit at B, bro, and I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna actually rate the games in order within the tier as well, but let's just see. But the reason I gave it a B is because I love Amanda the Adventure 1 like a lot more than the second one. I felt like I didn't need to cheat as much in the fucking first one than I did the second one, and you know, I think it's also down to how fresh the experience was, and that was like my first ever type of what's called ARG game or alternate reality game, whatever. And it was really nice. Like, I really fucked with it, and the story was nice. But the second one, I feel like it didn't deliver as much, bro. Like, I swear to God, me and John cheated for like every single minute and episode, and there was so many bugs and a lot of backtracking he needed to do. And I guess from like an editing standpoint, like it didn't really like force me to evolve, like grow, or more so kind of like reminded me of how to like edit a horror game video, if that makes sense. But if you're like a content creator, you might understand what I mean if you edit your own videos. But the next one though, holy shit, you might be like, what the fuck? Also, I'm leaving like in the description below link to all the games, bro, or videos, sorry, so you go binge them right after this shit, bro. Blacklock, I'm not gonna lie, Blacklock is close to being peak, but I'm putting an H tier. I'm gonna say exactly what, because this bro, this gotta be like the funniest collab I've ever done, bro. Like, I don't understand like how. Okay, let me say right now, me no, actually no, Apollo, you might suck at Pokemon, but I don't suck at Pokemon, bro. When I replay a Blacklock, I fucking suck. Like, I don't know, it's like the fucking like negative energetic fields grab onto my palms and makes me do like bad misplays and like manipulate my luck or some luck manipulation, bro. Like, Romus, what the fuck, bro? But if you know what the Blacklock is, it's basically a Soul Link where me and Apollo the Almighty, shout at him, just play like a Soul Link and fucking like mess around, bro. Like, I don't want to spoil too much of it if you haven't seen it, but let's just say it's like a Soul Link, but it's not at the same time, because at certain points in the game, or I guess throughout the videos, shit happens that people be like, are they allowed to do that? We don't talk about that shit though. We don't talk about that shit, but it's actually like my first ever collab, which was so fun to do. Like, the Blacklist now over, it's pretty much just on a hold for now. It was just so fun to record, I'm not gonna lie, and it was like the first ever like official like Soul Link I genuinely did on the channel too. So if you want to watch something fun, like, I recommend you go watch that shit. Like, dead ass, like, it's actually very, if you generally want to laugh a lot, watch that shit, bro. Of course, the editing is clean there too. It kind of made me learn how to edit like I mean, I've edited multiple gameplays before, but like how to pace a video in a different type of way, and not just keep it the same, you know. It's like I have my editing style, but every video is not the exact same. You get what I mean? It's like you can tell if it's my video, hopefully. Anyway, Bleeding Sun. This was the actual Nuzlocke we did, like, I think it was a couple of months back now. Time flies by, bro. Shout out Cordy once again. I'm gonna put this in A tier, bro. I'm gonna say A tier because the game isn't even finished. Like, the game is literally not even finished. Like, it was pretty fucking solid because I love custom mods, and I love like doing a like stream challenge Nuzlocke run or whatever. But I did like spoiler, I guess like I fucking lost badly. A lot of cool references in that game though. But I know it could probably end up in S tier once it's finished and I get back and do a couple of reruns or whatever. But I see a lot of potential in what my boy fucking created, bro. But it's also like the first Gen 7 game I've ever played, because I didn't like really play Gen 7. Like if I'm gonna be fully honest, bro. Like I barely played it. Like it just didn't interest me at all. Like it might actually be my least favorite region. But we're not here to talk about shit about that region, bro. But Backshot Roulette. I'm gonna put Backshot Roulette in A. I'm gonna put it in low A. It's probably gonna be the lowest A because this game isn't really long, but it was kind of a bit of a trending game, and it was quite funny to fucking stream and like make jokes and TikToks about. Like it was a game I haven't seen before, but you know, the roulette sort of like gameplay aspect to it reminded me of that one. Was it Orange Roulette? I don't know, but it's basically like Orange is doing Russian roulette, and it was a game I played through my childhood. But it was pretty fun making this. It's like nothing too special. Didn't really have a big impact on the channel. More so, just playing a trendy game that's out there, you know. Pokemon Clover. Okay. Now, this shit might be in peak or S. Now that sounds. Let's just put an S first, top of S, and I'm gonna say why, bro. This game actually impacted. Like, I'm laughing because this game is actually so fucked up, bro. Like, it's so offensive. It's like all the type of things in it is just wrong, but somehow this was like the most successful series on this channel as a whole. Okay, I'm talking about there was like the most I've grown within like a month ever, and I was just surprised by how many people like this guy. I was thinking like, all right, let me post this shit. People are gonna probably be like, like it's all right, like a bit offensive. And I swear, because I had a like goal as well, I said like 70 likes and I'll continue, bro. I remember within like the first 12 hours, people in my service like, bro, Kev, like, get ready to make the second episode. I'm like, what? They sent a screenshot. We got like 100 likes, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I think now we're close to like 500 or some shit. Clover is like, it had such a big impact on the channel that even the creators saw it, bro. Like, shout out Prime. Like, he's in the server too. Like, I was surprised when the dev was like even joined and like knew about my fucking playthrough in the game. Like, things like, I'm small, I know that, but I don't really like expect a lot of creators to like see my let's plays, if that makes sense. So having like, you know, people who made the game know who you are, it's pretty sick in my opinion, bro. But the fact that like this series really made me like emphasize a lot more scripts, make it more interesting and trying shit I haven't done before or that hasn't been seen before within the niche too. Like this game is literally like why me and Oak have lore, bro. I'm not gonna spoil it if you don't know, but you know, me and Dr. Oak, we on some lore shit, bro. I mean, we got some lore and beef, bro. And I was gonna say spoiler, but I don't want to, bro. But hey, people know I'm Dominican. Like, people who know I'm Dominican. Like, people who know, bro. Cormon, though. I'm gonna put Cormon A tier. The game was pretty short, but I don't mind since I don't really like start up long ass playthroughs because I've learned my lesson, trust me. It was pretty solid, like Pokemon-ish game, and I had a really fun time, you know, since it's been a game that's always like talked about like way back when I was kind of younger, since I don't know exactly when it dropped, but it's a couple of years ago, right? And it was kind of refreshing, you know, a lot of cool different mods. Some systems were a bit different, but it also made me sort of like try new editing styles, and a lot of people liked it on the channel too, which is amazing to see. Because I don't only want to play like Pokemon, you know, I've said this like multiple times stuff, but that's why I like slowly but sure like incorporate different type of games I play on the channel, and you know, eventually we just branch off. But you know, Pokemon probably gonna be the bread and butter for a while. My point is like, it's nice seeing that I can play different type of games and you fuck with it too, because I do too, bro. This wasn't too crazy. Like, the things like when I start playing like games that go over the top, it's like I have made this bad habit of like looking down on games that like don't like this doesn't. I'm not talking about Cormon specific, but I'm talking about it's like when I play like different type of games, like, oh, I played this, so this doesn't even like feel the same. But I gotta understand that people have different type of like passion and time put into their games, if that makes sense, which is also why I'm trying not to be so judgmental if I don't like the game as much as I did another one, think it's trash, because in reality it's probably not trash, it's good, but not as good as some other game I played, right? A little bit of a yap session there, stay hydrated too. Okay, so far this is really kind of peak, bro. Hey, Cult of Lamb, low key, I'm gonna put it high as a B, and I'm gonna explain why, because you might be like, whoa, I kind of fuck with that series, bro. Or you might be like, yo, you play Cult of Lamb? Yes, bro. Things like I'll play Cult of Lamb. I started shit up like last year, I think. Was it last? No, I think it was early just this year. But I haven't really like been playing it a lot. I mean, it was pretty fun to actually play since it made me try different type of editing tricks again, like with the scripts and whatnot, and see what would work, you know. The whole KKK joke and me being the only lamb left, like, it's too hard to explain because you might be like, what the fuck do you mean KKK? But if you saw the video or you know the stream, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know, I don't really like the game as much, and it didn't really have that much of an impact on the channel, you know, as a whole. Not that that really matters, but if you're really gonna factor in like at what tier it's at, like the game isn't bad, it's pretty solid, and I do like some of the different type of weapons and abilities you have in that game. Like I could probably see myself come back to it eventually, but right now it's like off the radar, but I'm not gonna lie, like right now it's like it's not my highest priority right now, you know. But this is a series you might have not even seen, bro. Oh my god, if you haven't seen the Cuphead series, you're missing out, bro. Looks like I'm actually gonna drop like a full episode like on Cuphead soon, so like you're still looking for that, I'm not gonna lie. But this shit might gotta be low S or high A tier, bro. Like shout out SotY once again, but like bro, this has to be like one of the like best playthroughs on the channel. Like it was so fun, and the thing I like about this game too is that wasn't even long. Like you could beat this shit in a day. Like I'm pretty sure we did like 4 of the main levels in like a whole day. Then the next day we had like the last boss. But very fun, you know. I sort of like learned a different type of way to edit as well, and you know, I was collabing with my boy, my homie, and it was just a whole lot of fun jokes. And it's a game I've always wanted to play, especially when it's like 2 players as well, because I know, you know, people usually just play single or whatever, but it's so much fun is being able to play with someone who's just played the game before. And when we were losing like on different type of parts of the game, I was just like losing my fucking mind, bro. And just looking back, it was a very fun experience. Now I think the series actually did all right, like when I dropped it. Like think back to like a lot of the subscribers or community, I should say, enjoyed the video, and it did actually bring in a couple of new people. But then again, it's like one more issue after Cuphead and Cuphead DLC. Like I don't know if there's couple Cuphead fan games, sorry, like I don't know, bro. I don't think it's that big of a, I was gonna say niche, but I mean like game, you know, like Pokemon, Undertale, like those type of games have like a lot of fan games and shit. But nonetheless, this game was fucking peak and fun as fuck, bro. Full episode dropping soon if you haven't seen it, because you need to trust. Anyway, we got Dark Rising Rebirth, bro. Easy A, bro, and I'm explaining why. I've always been a fan of Dark Rising, and being able to play a new Dark Rising game that dropped this year, as I'm actually like taking YouTube seriously, it's like amazing, bro, because this is like the first Dark Rising game we get after years. What wasn't the last one like Order Destroy? I don't remember. I think it was like the Digimon one or Order Destroy, something like that. No. It was Dark Rising 3, I think. The game as a whole was pretty nice. I did like some of the new UI changes and sort of like prequel story to the 2 main characters. I forgot the name right now, but the sister and the brother, right? And we kind of figure out that we're playing as the mother of the chosen kids of Zygarde, I think, something like that. But it was really refreshing playing that game, and it's not even finished too. But the first battle was pretty nice since I was able to finish in like 1 day, and even get to talk to like Dark Rising Girl Chef. Like it's pretty fucking sick, bro. Like it's just crazy. I'm like being able to talk to people like that I saw big YouTubers play like their games when I was a kid. Like fuck, like, and you know, you see them in the comments and whatnot, and me being able to be that person, be like, yo, like actually like personal reach out, be like, I fucking love this game, and having a little chat is amazing, bro. Like it's these small things which I really just like appreciate so much, because I know where I started, but like nobody, like you watching right now, like you probably don't, you wasn't even here like 2 years ago probably, you know. But since I didn't give up and we pushed, and you know, now we have a fucking like what game of the year playlist tier list right here. It's wild. I think I'm put above Cormon. You might be like, better one's better than Cormon. Well, you gotta understand I'm a Pokemon nerd, bro. But I like this rating right here, actually. Yeah, I like this rating right here. I'm still waiting for the second beta. I don't think it's gonna be too long until she drops it. And once again, shout out Dark Rising Girl. I love your shit, bro. Anyway, Deltarune, bro. Like I really like to like scavenge like through the fucking library, bro. Like digging with a shovel, bro. What? This has like 2 chapters. From the chapters we played, it was pretty fun, bro. I did like a lot of the new mechanics and sound effects. Like I still use a fuck ton of them in my videos. If you haven't, you know, you can't tell by now unless you're new here. But I think I'll put this like Like, it was a pretty decent series, but yeah, I'm just put it like middle A. Like, again, it's not finished. Maybe it never will get finished because I don't think Toby fought. Nah, let me stop, bro. Whenever it gets an update, you know. But with the current gameplay that's in, it's pretty sick, bro. I didn't want to play Deltarune like right after I did Undertale, since Undertale, like, one of my favorites, bro. Escape the Backrooms, bro. I'm actually gonna drop a full, I might drop a full video on that too. I might not do it like right after the Cuphead one, but be on the lookout for that one like later. No, I was saying later this year, but probably next year. Cuphead one definitely dropping later this year, but this one gotta be S, bro. I'm gonna say why. Like, shout out John, bro. Like, Skeeter, like, it's another like collab game. As you can see, like, a lot of the collabs are S tier because they're funny as fuck, but like, I'm telling you, there's some peak ass shit, bro. But I'm pretty sure the Backrooms did decent on the channel too. Like, nothing too crazy. I was way smaller than I was back then than I am now. So I was way smaller back then than I am now. But I had such a fun time recording this. Like, we were laughing like every single episode, and it felt so adventurous, just like traversing through different sort of zones or whatever, and seeing all these different monsters, and being like genuinely fucking scared. Because I remember when I was playing this game, when I started to take YouTube a bit more seriously and stayed consistent as well. I think this might have been when I quit school, when I graduated high school and was free for a bit, you know. So all I did was just like record and play games like all day. And that was like, looking back, like one of the best times ever. Like, I had no job. I just, you know, basically did my dream. And of course I'm still doing it basically, but you know, kind of chained by a job right now. But hey, the 2-year plan, bro. I'm not gonna talk about that, but the people know the 2-year plan, bro. But Escape the Backrooms, hella fun for a horror game. Skeeter, bro, if they drop like a second one, we need to be on that shit ASAP, but I'm not gonna lie. And low key, I didn't want to put this peak, but I'm gonna put an S tier, bro. Is it funner than Cuphead? Like, it might actually be above Cuphead, I'm not gonna lie. It might be above Cuphead, bro. Just like how I felt like when I was playing that shit, bro. It's like it's probably the best like multiplayer horror game I know, bro. Then probably like Cry of Fear and like SCP or some shit, right? Pokemon Exterminator. This, bro. This. I'm actually gonna put low S. I was gonna put high A, but I'm gonna put low S. Extreme Light is also the reason why I even played Cordy's game, bro. Because Cordy like found me through that video I dropped, but just the effect that video had, because that was also like another time where I was able to like talk to the creators of the game, which is pretty fucking sick. Because, you know, like when you start out, like you don't really expect anyone to see your shit, bro. And when you have people who created the game like watching, be like, yo, this is actually an amazing video, thanks for playing our game. It's just fucking amazing, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably like still my top 3 best video on this entire channel. I had a lot of stakes. It was when I had the hot gummy bear challenge, if you know. I think I still have the boxed in here. I can't find it, but it was basically, if I lose, this was my first one, by the way. If I lose, I eat the hottest gummy bear on earth. And not only if I lost, 2 other people eat like Shiver and Llama, bro. And I lost at like, so I spoiler, I guess, but I lost at the Victory Road, like bad, bro. So mega fucking, it was like Mega Mewtwo 252 jaw, like EV set, bro, like competitive set Mewtwo X. Okay, it was bullshit. Like the video didn't like blow up or anything, but it's, even though it didn't have as much of an impact, is what I'm trying to say, is that it's still like probably like the best like video or series on this channel, like Extreme Light. Like it was such a fun ride, because, you know, it was streams like back and forth, and I just knew that this video was gonna go like it was just gonna be crazy the way I had it planned, and just the edits in general, bro. Like, damn, I'm just really thinking about it, you know. It was like March this year or something. Final Fantasy VI, bro. I'm actually put this shit like low key. I was gonna put low A, but I'm gonna put a highest B, bro. Actually, no, I'm gonna put mid B. Is it better than the Man Adventure 2? Low key it is, bro. And I'm gonna say what, because at least the pulse in that game wasn't that bad. But this was like the first Final Fantasy game I've ever played on the channel, and it was quite hard for me to understand like what to like do and shit. And bro, either I suck at the game, or like some bosses felt like it was RNG, bro. I remember was this one train boss, and I died at this shit for like a fucking hour, and I didn't like know how to like not run into enemies. It was a lot of shit I didn't understand, which didn't make the experience as pleasant. But basically, like with that one boss, I tried to like kill him, but he always like did this one move that just made me die instantly. And when I looked up how people beat it, they just beat him. I was like, I'm at like low levels. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Is what I'm trying to say. But besides the point, like, it's still a cool game, but not really one of my favorites. But I'm probably gonna play more Final Fantasy games in the future. I can definitely see myself doing that shit though. Pokemon Fuse White 2, bro. Yes, I do love this one, bro. It's a pretty solid series, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna put it above. I'm gonna put it above Deltarune, bro. So it's like a mid-A, and I'm explaining why. Because the ending of that fucking video was absolutely insane. There's like another like long-term project I made while I was streaming. So, you know, it was a long process, like streaming every other day or throughout the week, whatever it may be. But I just love the fusions in that game. Like, it's basically like a Black and White 2 fusion game. A lot of pretty fusions, a lot of cool ones, a lot of different moves, and just new mons that I didn't think could be fucking created. Also fucked me over, by the way, a bunch of times. I'm still mad about the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it, because if you actually want to see, but I'm just saying it was a very fun video. As far as the impact on the channel, I think a couple of videos actually popped off, and the full one too, so it was pretty good on that. And I think the edits, I kind of learned a bit more like throughout this playthrough, but nothing too crazy, Geometry Dash though, this is a pretty solid game, bro. I feel like a lot is A, because I don't feel like a lot even is ass, you know, but I'm gonna put this shit low-key. I'm gonna put Geo above Deltarune. You might be like, that's crazy, bro, but listen, bro, Geometry Dash has been a game that's been with this since like childhood, bro. I'm 20, bro. Like, I have way to my age. I was gonna say weight to my weight, but that's not how it works, bro. But I played this game ever since like fucking primary school, bro, and it's a lot of memories I had with it that maybe like literally connect with like my best friend at the time during primary school. We used to play like every single break. We used to be like the two nerds of the class that was like good at Geometry Dash, you know. And the fact that now I play it as well, like years later, is quite fun to see how even now I still have like a bit of the muscle memory left, and even it like doing good on like streams like and YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Geometry Dash community has been very fucking supportive, bro. I'm surprised, because like all the videos I've dropped, it's been very fucking kind people. Even on the streams, like when I lose or when I like beat a little, they're like, yeah, GG, bro, like I did good. I'm like, what the fuck, compared to like other type of communities, bro. We're not gonna talk about that shit, bro. But shout out Geometry Dash though, very nice series. It's probably gonna be like returning here and there. It's like a filler. Let me not say filler, bro. It's like a side series that's not prioritized. Like, I don't know, some shit like that, I guess, bro. But Pokemon Luminescent Platinum, bro, I want to finish this shit so bad, bro. It's just that I have so many streaming projects that get in the way. It's like another like side series that's not like needs to be rushed to come out, but I feel like I might want to do some like long stream shit and beat that shit, bro. Like, I don't end stream to like beat this game. Actually, I might low-key do that soon. I don't know. I'm thinking some ideas, bro, because I'm free soon, actually, like the next week or some shit. But I'm gonna put this shit low A, and the reason I'll put it low A because I haven't even finished the game yet, but I do really like how it's basically Renegade Platinum but in 3D, like the BDSP, sorry, base game with a lot of new cool features and whatnot. I just really like the game. Like, it looks fresh, it looks clean. But one thing that really bugs me though is like the Switch I'm playing on is quite laggy, which makes it a bit more jarring to play, and it's a bit slow. But then again, it doesn't have like speed up button, and at this point it's had like Pokemon ADHD, which I have to face at some point. Okay, now I was to tell this recording, I'm not even done with Pokemon Noon, bro, but I'm gonna put this in A tier. I'll put a high A tier. Okay, I'm gonna explain why I put this in. Actually, you know what? It might be top of A tier. Now, look. This game is basically, let me not say basically, bro. It has elements of Clover with its crazy nature, but on some real shit. This game gotta have the best music I've heard all year, bro. Like, from a fan game or a Pokemon game at least. Like, the remixes or like the custom-made themes. Oh my god, Fuego, I was saying Los Muertos, that wouldn't make sense, bro, but that shit is fucking amazing. Like, so shout out Slime and the rest of their dev team, bro, and fuck you to all the people like troll me in the comments, like saying, yo, I'm the dev and shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna talk about that shit, bro. But Pokemon Noon, a very nice game, bro. Like, despite having crazy fucking wild shit in it, cool ass Fakemon, new ass region, new ass story. Like I said, like Clover it has like similar elements of Clover with its nature, and it did amazing on the channel too. Like I had a feeling it would do good to people like Clover, and Noon is pretty similar, and I guess not as talked about as Noon. But one thing as well that when I uploaded this game is I felt like I was the only one who really like played this game. Like there has been people who's played it, but I meant like how I say this when I was sounding like arrogant. It's like actually like making like a well made video on it, just not like, you know, no commentary and upload it and, you know, just post it, you know, like it doesn't bring attention to the game, you know. But I feel like the way I did it and upload the video, like a lot of people know about the game now, and the fact that the creators and devs reached out to me too, and even in the server again, like it's just crazy, bro. Like I never expected to talk to so many like actual devs of the games I play. It's just cool. Like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it into words. It's just cool, bro. It's just genuinely sick, because I know like this is something I always saw like the bigger YouTubers have in their comment section, you know, like people thanking them for playing their game, and now that I'm able to play people's games and we're having discussion in the comments or Discord, I've come a long way, bro. Like we're far from done, but I've come a long way. And numbers it did on the channel, amazing somehow. Like I still don't understand why you like these games, but this looks crazy, better than Luminescent Platinum. Look, bro, it's not only due to the gameplay aspect. I said it, okay? Now Palworld. Look, bro, I've been wanting to get back on Palworld with Skeeter for like ages, bro. But when I had this game, my PC was fucking ass, so it made the experience very unpleasant, bro. But now I have a new PC and I haven't played it once. Like I guess I'm just like a I thought I was hearing shit. I guess I'm just like a lazy bum. I'm put a high B though. High B, and I'll say why. Because one, I didn't really play too much of the game. Two, I'm pretty sure they've updated a fuck ton now. Three, I have a better PC now. So hey, John, let's just like stream the game. Maybe we should actually stream like next year, bro. Like I definitely want to do some like random Palworld stream. Be like, yo, we're back on Palworld. People be like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? But I do like how, you know, it's a bit more like open world game. I think that's the name of the genre. But of course, with its Pokemon stealing allegations and whatnot, like I don't really care much about that. But like the game is alright. Like I wouldn't say the game is bad. It's just, I guess, not really talked about anymore or as popular as it was on release and whatnot. But for as far as I know, they literally have like a collab with Terraria soon. So I guess we'll have to see what that is. And I guess when it came to the impact of the channel, like it wasn't too crazy. Like it would have been a game that if I played it, like nothing really would have changed. And I guess, but I still enjoyed though. I have to play it soon again. But oh god. Okay. We see it, bro. We see it, bro. This what should we call this? What should we call this shit, bro? This is one of the games that carried the most weight ever this entire year, bro. Okay, this was a series that started late last year that carried into like the middle of this year, or close to the end of this year, sorry. Pokemon Reborn. This has been like one of the biggest series ever on the channel, the most invested games on the channel, like the time I have to spend and what I had to do, and the editing too, ideas and everything. It was like the pioneer to opening up like a different way I make my videos. Like that's the level of impact it had. And also the viewers too, like a lot of the active viewers, at least, I don't know, some of you lurkers might be too, came from Pokemon Reborn. Like a lot of people came from Pokemon Reborn and have gone back to binge that video and kind of stuck along since, which is fucking amazing because it's a long ass game, bro. It's a long ass game. It took me 11 months to beat. 11 months real time, by the way. But you also gotta factor in, like, I didn't only play that game, I played other games. I have to edit, I have work, so you know I get excused this time. But holy fuck, that game was so hard, bro. It was early game, it was quite fucking annoying. And I'm saying all of this before I put the rating on, because you just hear me out first, okay? I would actually put this at top of S. I'm gonna put it as peak. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't look away from how I got treated early game or how I felt like I got treated early game, like losing for hours on end. The story is incredible. The story is over the top. Like this is one of the games I was talking about earlier that goes over the top. Like this is a game that's been in the making for like years. I think over 10 years. Like maybe not call me on that, but it's been around since I was like fucking like 9 years old or some shit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the creation must be like 30 or like 25 or some shit. You know, like it's been in development for so long. Okay. And this, like, I like to call it like one of the big three of Pokemon fan games. Like I guess it would be like Rejuvenation, Desolation, then Reborn, and that sort of like Reborn Evolve community-ish, I think it's called. It's one of like the big three that's been finished, and I can't lie, bro. It's just like all the way from the story to the fights to my editing. Like my editing evolved so much in this series, but like the whole Nomad lock, the intros, the custom forms, the fucking SotY, like it was like the pioneer, like the beginning of so much, like the like it felt like the brand. So like me coming together with my own brand, you know, strengthening it and being like, this is what this channel is, you know, like this is just how I make my videos and this is how I want to make my videos. And it's just crazy, bro. Like I can just say so much about this game, but we're not so late just to talk about this game. We're here to talk about a lot of other shit too, but the main giveaways is that the story is good, gameplay is a bit annoying, but it is good. It is good. It has a lot of feature and whatnot, but one thing I dislike too, I guess I just throw it in, late Mega Evolutions, bro. I haven't played the post game of this yet, so don't be surprised if you see this game come back like a year or two, whatever, on like the next game of the year SotY tier list. But maybe evolve as an editor. And a lot of people love this series, and it's been one of the most impactful series on this channel. Close to Clover. Like, Clover might even be above, I think, but it's close. It's very close. Pokemon Reloaded, though. This was a game I played a lot during the summer. The game is actually pretty solid, though, but it's not like I love it that much, if that makes sense. I love it that... Does that make sense, Kel? I love it that much. I'm gonna put this shit, like, above Geometry Dash. The game is pretty solid, but it's quite long. I think this game is longer than fucking Reborn or some shit. Like, doesn't the game have like 3 regions? I don't know. It had like a lot of gym leaders, a lot of regions, and this game popped off. Like a lot of people talked about it, how it was so different since it was first in Spanish. Again, shout out to the Spanish fucking community, okay? First Pokemon Reloaded, now Unbreakable Ties. I cannot wait to see what's gonna get translated next and be like the next biggest fan game, bro. But Reloaded was pretty fun. A lot of cool different music. Like it was a lot of references to different type of like IRL songs. Very cool battle system, its own story, which is quite nice. The game is solid. I just didn't continue because we didn't hit like the like goals, and the game is a bit long, and I don't know. Like I like it. I could see myself come back to it later on, but it's alright. But how it did on the channel was pretty fucking good. Like most of the videos did amazing, bro. Like thousands of views. I did like new stuff, but like editing thumbnail styles I haven't done before, which popped off even more. So it was like, it taught me a bit on how to edit and doing this different type of style, since this wasn't like the typical fan game, you know. It's a very unique one. It was, you know, I think I said, you know, like 4 times now. Shipper 64. Okay. S tier. Now you might be like, what is Shipper 64? Like, don't hit me up with this. What is the what? I'm gonna explain, bro. Okay, you can probably see a full episode of this coming like next year, bro. But this has to be my favorite fan game of all. Sorry, my favorite horror game of all time. FNAF Who? Like I'm the FNAF Who, bro. This is like another org type of game that I touched on about with Amanda the Adventure, but it's just the fact how different it was to a horror game, to the horror games I played before. When they made me go through in-game shit like figuring out this, the puzzles weren't that bad, but when they made me go through shit like go to this place, enter this code, and then you got a fucking pop-up tab with a link to a website. Like, okay, what the fuck is this? You click that website, you need to download shit, and then you get this whole folder with MP3s, okay, and pictures of the characters who's died in game. Listen to their audio and try to figure out what the fuck happened to them. Like, I swear, when they made me do that shit, I was like, yeah, this game, it's absolute cinema. It's cinema. It's fucking cinema. First of all, the intro theme is a whole ass banger too. It's me right now. The scares were good as fuck, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the suspense, the scares, but it's just such an experience, okay? Just such an experience. Like, it's the best horror game I've ever played, bro. And I don't think any horror game can top that for a very long while. Shout out John once again for playing that game with me and actually helping out with the puzzles, because I'm not the brightest tool in the shed when it comes to that shit. Definitely S tier. Like, even though it might not have as big as an impact on the channel, whether it be the views or people not liking the game, it's my personal favorites, bro. And I hope like when the channel blows up, like this series actually gets like a lot of views. Like, I don't know, it's just like some series I hope get more views like later on. Even some of the more popular ones right now, if that makes sense. Pokemon Showdown, you could basically see this as the Showdown Master Tourney. It's been a very long running thing, but I'm gonna put this like I'll put this A tier right here, bro. Like, I'm not that big a fan of Showdown anymore, and people probably know why, because actually you might not even know why. I'm gonna say coin flip incident. If you know, you know. Maybe type it in the comments below for people who don't know, like if you really won't care that much, bro. But it's very fun and engaging to do with the community, since it's basically like a whole ass fucking tournament, and you know, we have one final winner, like the ultimate trainer, which sets up for our really nice video ideas where we do it each time, and of course different sort of formats and whatnot, and each and every single time it's a bit different, bro. Even though the champion might most of the time be the same, it's nice to see a lot of different people joining in as the community grows, and I really like the engagement you get from it, because you know, it's not only playing competitively and screaming at the game, but actually talking with the community and playing, you know. Even though I may not play as much anymore, it's just fun to have that monthly sort of tournament there, you know. I guess it helped me a bit with the editing too, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, Sparking Zero though, this game is definitely making a return, by the way. It's got a like patch like a couple days from when I'm recording this, and I'm just waiting in for the mods, bro. Me and SotY definitely need to get on that shit and do some like boss challenge thing, you know, where it's like 2 players against like a one crazy computer or whatever, and I can see ourselves doing like crazy, like goofy as like Pokemon March or something. But I definitely like this game, bro. This game is very fucking fun. I think I'm gonna put it like high A, and even though I put it high A, it's like I'm a very big Dragon Ball fan, bro. Like, I literally had like Beast Gohan right here from Japan. Like, I was so happy when I got this guy, but like his box is still there somewhere. But I just love DBZ, and even though I don't play the game as much, since I pretty much play mostly Pokemon and different type of shit on channel, I just focus more on editing than playing, if that makes sense, which makes me not be able to play as many games as I want to. But then again, I stream shit, which most of the time is me playing a game. But I really love playing Sparking Zero, and it's like the fresh new Dragon Ball game, which is really fun. And I remember hearing how it lost like 9% of its like fucking player base, like on PC at least, which is a bit like saddening, because I was like, fuck, like this is supposed to be like the new hype Dragon Ball game and people are already leaving. But hopefully now with the fixes, people come back. I mean, I only left because I got a YouTube channel to fucking run, bro. But the game is very fun, and I know with mods it's gonna be even funnier, bro. And hey, SotY, if you see this, get ready, bro. Like, we probably need to get on this shit quite soon. Confessions though. Ooh, Confessions, I might low-key. Like, it's alright, you know. I was gonna put A, but it's high B. I'm explaining why. You should get water break. I hate wearing this shirt too, because I always sweat like crazy, like on this long sleeve that shirt, bro. I'll say why it's in B. It's quite funny seeing people's confessions, and sometimes when they say who they are and who they are not, but sometimes it gets a bit annoying, like when people just like type in bullshit. And I'm not just talking about obviously last time I got bombarded with like slurs and shit, and it was a whole fuck shit, bro. I thought I was gonna get my Twitch banned, but people just put like non-serious shit, or like impersonate other people, be like, oh hey, Kelvi here, and I didn't even type that shit, you know. But it's fun, but I feel like it could get quite dragged out. There is a whole lot of funny moments throughout that shit though. And again, engagement with the community. I remember the first time I dropped the video on it, it did pretty well, and people was like, bro, like this shit was so funny, like your community's wild, and all these type of comments. But it was pretty fun. It was pretty freaking fun. But the confessions gonna stay at B. Confessions gonna stay at B. I'm actually thinking now, like, are people gonna understand what the fuck this is without me putting? Actually, they might know it's confess. I don't know, bro. You know what? But Undertale Yellow though, definitely A. Shit, definitely A. Above, I say it's like, yeah, it's about Reloaded, bro. Really like the Neutral Row, and the Genocide one was pretty fucking good. Like, the music was amazing, the bosses were good, even though it took quite a while with it, and that bullshit ass death Adam Martlet. That shit created lore, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, the funny thing is, once I lost and I came back the next day, I made like a whole fucking Tyson, what, no, not Tyson, what the fuck is the name? No, Wilder video was like fucking boxing his opponent, and he was just smacking them up. I know you said 3 p.m. because that was the time I was gonna start streaming and beat Marlon for good, bro. But both of the Undertale videos did actually decent on the channel, which is pretty nice. Undertale's always been a game that's like been kind of like resonant as well, like a little bit with like the Pokemon community, if that makes sense. So it's just nice to see. But of course, numbers isn't everything. Like, I love playing Undertale, I love playing the games, but I'm not the biggest Undertale fan, but I do love my Flowey themes, bro. Like, if you watch me for all, you know exactly what I mean. And Flowey gotta be like top 3 villains of all time, you know. Unholy Trinity, though, I'm gonna put Unholy Trinity above here. Actually, I'm gonna put it above Reloaded, bro. This is like another horror game you might not seen, which I probably might drop full episode of soon. I like how I would say I'll drop full episodes. I'll drop it next year, bro. Just expecting to see a couple of full episodes next year, bro. I haven't got all the endings on this yet, but this game was very fucking unique. Like, it's a very different type of horror game I've never really played before. Like, it sounded a bit cursed and goofy, like with the voice like Mortis or some shit, you know. And just how it had different type of endings and shit too. It was just very cool and crazy. Like, I don't explain it. It's just like such a unique experience because the game is odd. Like, the game is just weird, but it's weird in like a good way. It has like different sort of like animations and shit that makes the characters and monsters look cool. And you know, me playing with my homie Skeeter, it was just a bunch of fun, bro. Making jokes and killing demons basically. But that was a nice horror game series on the channel. But now we're on to Pokemon Volt White. Now Volt White is a low-key default to extreme light, but look, I made like 3 Volt White videos. One I lost, the second one I didn't continue, but the third one I actually beat. Fuck my alarm, I don't know why it went off, but the third one I actually beat. And this was like this was like one of the videos where I started to like actually produce higher quality videos. It's just like, okay, this Nuzlocke video is looking fucking peak, bro. And that was like the lore more. That was actually like when I started using Genesis more, you know, kind of like the birth of the Blood Moon arcs. You know what? I don't even remember when I started the Blood. No. Actually, I don't even remember when I started the Blood Moon arcs, bro. It's gotta be high tier. It's gotta be above noon. Like, I really like that video still. It's probably a video I could like go back and watch right now. And honestly, I recommend to watch this shit too, because like sometimes these games, they be like having connected lore, bro. Like, if you don't know already, like the actual like lore of like Strika started in Reborn, now in Xenoverse, and it's just gonna keep on going on with like every single main series. And if you wonder what a main series is, you're gonna be able to tell. Like, you're gonna be able to tell. And I make a lot of references to the different type of games within the main series ones too. So I still talk about Reborn in Xenoverse, but Wolf Among Us, bro. I played the game like 3 fucking times. I gotta say though, like, Telltale game, it's definitely like one of my favorite Telltale games. Like, I know a lot of people talk about The Walking Dead, but I'm probably gonna put this like low A. Like, I like the game, but I played it so many times. But I know the fucking, what's it called? I know the second game is gonna come out soon. Like, I know that's been like a fucking, like, I guess meme or talked about for ages when it comes to The Wolf Among Us 2. Like, people play the game know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just been rumors and, you know, shit's never been coming out. But we did get a trailer, like, I think it was last year or early this year. But it's scheduled to be like 2025 of December. I'm waiting, bro. I will definitely play this game on this channel. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what type of views or whatever it may be. I'm enjoying that shit, bro. Like, Big Speed, I fucking love you, bro, on some real shit. But the final, I feel like I forgot a series. I don't think I forgot a series, but this is like throughout the year, bro. Y'all gotta remember, like, Reborn has been there for a very long while. Actually, can I add in fucking, hold up, bro. Yeah, let's add in Unbreakable Ties. There we go. Well, let's rate Xenoverse 2 first. By the time it's recording, I'm not done with Xenoverse, but I'm near the late game, okay? And it's pretty fucking good. It's not as good as like Reborn, I'd say. And it was just something I learned what I was, sorry, let me rate this first before I app. Let's put you here. Okay, let's put you A tier. I like the game, bro. So I played this game before, like way back when it dropped and I was a bit younger, but I got a virus, so I didn't even beat the game. So now like replaying it and remembering like different parts of the story where I was like, oh, I remember this, or I remember this fight, and oh, this monster here, you know, exploring the game a bit more thoroughly and coming to realize that I actually enjoy it. But one thing or a mistake I made playing this game specific, and a bit of Unbreakable Ties before that, I was trying to just rush through the games. Like I was just trying to rush through the games to get to like the next arc or like the next game, because I always like live under the stress. Like we're going deep now, bro. You deep into video, I might as well, bro. But if you know me by now or seen a couple like the last few videos, I talked about how like I'm insecure about time. Like I'm very stressed. I almost want to make use of my time and I like idle around for too long or spend too much time on the game and just like pump out as much content as possible. And I understood that was just ruining my experience with the game. And of course, like the videos are still great, but I didn't want to like rush like story shit and plots and like power ups, you know, like the Blood Moon arcs I talked about earlier. But have a good pacing to where like there's no actual stress. Like there is no actual stress. It's just me that want to play a bunch of different games, but I don't want to start 5 series. Okay, I like with the time I have, I don't want to start 5 series, and it's very demanding editing too. Okay, but I like to take a step back, relax, and sort of like indulge, is that the right word? Indulge the game and like actually let it sink in and be like, okay, this happened, this, oh, you know what, that character said a pretty good thing. I did really like this battle, you know. Shit like that, and then she's like blissing through it, because it's not as hard as a game like fucking Reborn, which took ages. Like the only time I really struggled was Xenoverse is like late game, which you're gonna see in like the later episodes, but it's a good game, but it's not S-tier. It's not S-tier, at least not right now, because I haven't played the post game. I'm not even done, bro. I'm not even done. Like a lot of these games haven't played a post game of, so it might change later on, obviously. But Xenoverse is very cool. It's also the first ever main series where I dropped a trailer, which I'm definitely gonna do fucking again with like with all the next mainline series. Like I just love doing that shit because it feels so high quality, and I feel like I fucking like movie director in the same way too. It's having this whole like, you know, like nomad challenge, you know, with the different type of squads and catching a whole lot of Pokemon. It forced me to play the game more and actually enjoy it more, you know, and use Pokemons I wouldn't normally use, which is good because normally if I play a game, I'm sticking to like one team, bro. That's just who I am. But it also increases the stakes and make the video more enjoyable. Unbreakable Ties. I'm not even done with this game, by the way, but this game is very fun. I'm putting it right under Xenoverse, okay? It might actually surpass Xenoverse, but right under Xenoverse because one, this game was amazing. Like the music is alright. Like I'm not gonna like the Xenoverse music is quite better than Unbreakable Ties so far at least. But Unbreakable Ties has like a moving animation sprites, which I love, bro. It makes me think of Gen 5, and like it has moving animations for like mons that are like Gen 8, Gen 7 and whatnot. Like the Lycanroc shit looks so fucking dope, bro. But this is yet again another one of those Spanish fan games that got translated. So like once again, shout out all my Latinas and Latinos and potentially Oz. I can't mess up the line, bro. You know, if the Oz are watching, I'm not gonna put it up, bro. I'm not. No one is in C or D. You might think otherwise, though. Like, I'm actually excited to see what you think of this, bro. Like, if you actually want to share it, like, that's just like join the Discord, post a screenshot, like, add me as well. Be like, oh, this is like these are the series and the shit I rate on the channel. Just to let me know and others know too, because I feel like this could be a very fun community thing to do, like at the end of every single year, or like the game of the year, like Game of the Year Striker Edition, bro. We rate every single series or like video, basically. I was gonna put Clover Peak. Should I? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like Reborn's gonna have that throne. Like, I really love. I'm gonna say why also as well. Reborn ended up becoming peak because I really love the end game a lot. Like, a lot of the characters started to get fucking serious, and a lot of the messages, and when I actually paid attention to the story and dialogue, I was like, okay, this is hitting pretty fucking hard. And let me not forget too, this has to be the most anime type fight I ever had. The last fight versus Lyn, when Sylvala was just swapping forms each and every turn. I'm a weeb, okay? So you gotta understand how I felt throughout. Bro, I felt like I was transforming mid-battle. Like, do you understand how sick that is? So of course it gotta be in peak. For fuck's sake. Have an amazing day. Of course, subscribe if this is your first video, but I doubt like anybody outside the community is gonna see this. But never forget though, bro, to stay hydrated.